The ongoing war in Ukraine has seen an increased usage of small, cheap, unmanned drones, being outfitted to carry bombs onto enemy positions or the drones becoming bombs themselves. In other words, kamikaze drones. Because of this, it has given platoons of soldiers more coverage, more reach, to strike further targets. It's actually almost impossible, or at least risky for ground troops to operate in an open area with barely any cover. There are some solutions being looked at to counter the drones, from using shotguns to electronic jamming devices. The US military has been experimenting and training with these devices to bring down any drones, but the threat of these FPV drones still persists on the battlefield. This has inspired and led to the creation of this game on Steam called FPV Kamikaze Drone. The studio HFM Games is actually based out of St. Petersburg, Russia. Apparently this company copied this from a Finnish game made by Rocketdial Studios called Death from Above. That is wild, I will admit. Now, judging from Death from Above, it's pretty accurate to what's going on in Ukraine, where you fly a drone above a target and drop munitions onto said target. Same thing for FPV. It's the same premise, but with HFM's own take on it. So, you have a couple of missions to choose from destroying APCs in the field to hunting infantry in the trenches. You'll be controlling two types of drones, a striker drone which acts as a mini-bomber, flying over targets, dropping grenades onto them. This is best for stationary targets. And the other is the kamikaze drone itself, which requires a bit more skill to control. It's recommended to play this with a controller. You can still use a mouse and keyboard, and it controls okay, but is a lot better with a controller. Here I was using my Xbox 360 controller. For the striker drone, it's really easy. Left thumbstick lets you move around, and the right is for looking up and down and side to side. You hover up and down with the bumpers, and zoom in and out with the triggers. Simple enough. It's always going to be hovering in place. For the kamikaze drone, when you select it, you start from the ground and have to push forward on the left thumbstick to lift off. You turn the drone with the left thumbstick and move it side to side with the right. You're controlling this on its axis, and what that means is that the drone is essentially flying in a straight line, and you'll have to make adjustments, even tiny adjustments, to fly it in a different direction and get it on target. And let me tell you, it's not easy. At times, you can feel like you're losing control. This requires a lot of practice, and you know what they say about practice. For the missions themselves, you'll be using one of the drones depending on the objective. For example, taking out the APCs. You got one that's stationary and opening fire, another one doing donuts in the field for reasons. So it's best to use the kamikaze drone as it is much faster and packs more punch. Okay, we got one APC opening fire, and another one just driving in the field. What? doing drifts. Probably doing donuts in the field. Wow. Amazing. Okay, on target. On target. On target. On target. On target. Oh my god, so close. So see, when it comes to station, I can take out this stationary target just fine. Look at it. Just gotta keep it on target. See that? Now, wait, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, snap. Drove near the, near that patch of, trees. Oh, I see. I know what you're doing. The thing is, the driver's still out in the field, so... There you go. Another mission involves clearing trenches, so the striker drone is best used for this. Of course, you're free to use whichever drone to accomplish the mission. The last mode is multiplayer. Oh yes, this game has it. In this, you play as an operator in third person. You're running around the map looking for drones to use. There is a cooldown time before they respawn to grab more. You have to get to a safe area to deploy the drone and take out one of the other members of the opposing team. The only other weapon you have is your knife. Yep, no guns. This does give some sort of feeling of what a soldier is going through when encountering these things. Hearing that buzzing noise and running for cover or trying to run away from it. I want to go back to that same place. Which way was it? Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh my god. It looked like it wasn't connecting at first. Alright, I don't know if I want to... Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it for the brisket. I'm going to head back. I'm going to get behind one of these buildings and deploy the Kamikaze drone. The thing is, you really got to be in an open area to deploy the drone. Well, it is possible to deploy it inside a building. It's just that... See? It's like a freaking magnet. That was a waste. You gotta be really freaking
Nice work, you crushed them in that fight.
Oh, looks like we won anyway. Alright, man, I'm going for a full frontal assault. Now I'm retreating. Alright, I don't think they can get me. Okay. You know what? I guarantee you, nobody suspects the striker drone. Everybody's more concerned with the Kamikaze drone. What's this? It's hiding. It's hiding. I'm dropping them. Yeah! We get more striker drones. Keep up. Dan, look at this. Look at this. There's no cooldown. Folks, I think I may have discovered a glitch. Because there's usually a cooldown in the form of a circle that's filling in. But it's not showing. Dude, I'm going to have so much drones. It is insane. So that's about it for the entire game. It's still in early access. No doubt it'll be updated with more content. From my experience, in my opinion, this is an insight into how drone warfare works. Small, cheap drones carrying explosives, flying far into enemy territory to take out any targets. Before this, when we think of drones, we think of the Predator drone, Global Hawk, multi-million-dollar military vehicles. Now it's commercially available drones being outfitted for a variety of roles. The threat of these are so severe that new tactics on countering them are being created. After playing this, I decided to look up other drone-themed games on Steam. And there's actually quite a few of them. Not all of them are military themed. A lot of them involve racing. If you're interested in flying drones, and I know I am, these games might be worth checking out to get an idea on how to control drones and how they work.